Hi, my name is Celia Lees. I'm a professional abstract artist. I really use art to express myself and to connect deeper with the world around me. So, let's get to the questions. So I actually began painting in 2017 when I was a student at Ryerson University. Though I was studying fashion design, I just really felt it wasn't creative enough for me. So I started to turn to painting on the side. When I graduated, I decided to work in fashion for a couple years. But when the pandemic hit, I lost my job. And then at that point, I really realized that I really wanted to do art full time. I'm just committed to it, and everything has been going great so far, and got the studio and doing commissions all the time. So that is kind of the story about how I got into painting full time. Why abstract? I personally feel like it is the most expressive. You're not so concentrated, not so focused on making things so perfect all the time. It's more just about the process and about just the experience in itself rather than the outcome. Just the ability that it has to evoke specific emotions in people without people actually seeing anything on the canvas. Each person can look at a color or an abstract form and feel something completely different from it. It's such an ambiguous object, and I just love the experience that people have viewing my work. There are a million things that I wish that I knew at the beginning of my journey. First one of those is just experiment. Allow yourself to ruin paintings. Allow yourself to punch a painting or rip it or whatever if you hate it. If you have impulses, just follow them. Work in layers. But if you work in layers, like you layer your background first and let it dry, then you don't run the risk of mixing colors that don't mix. And you actually allow yourself to step back and analyze your work a little bit more. Use any tool or any material that you're drawn to. You don't always have to use a paintbrush. You don't always have to use palette knives. Literally anything that you see around you is a tool to create art. The fourth thing would just be to practice as much as possible. You will learn so much more if you invest more time into it. So time is so important. In no means do you need some sort of profound story attached to every single piece of art that you make, but I definitely think that it can add some sort of intimate value between you and your work rather than it being more decorative in a way. So you always want to try to tie some emotional connection into what you're creating. Essentially, you're going to learn how to express yourself on the canvas. We're going to be running through one of my paintings from start to finish. So you get to see literally every single thing that I do throughout the process. That's really going to help you get you off your feet and give you the confidence and some really great tools to create your own pieces. I really hope you love learning this course as much as I love teaching it.